What's up, guys? It's Quinn.
It's Alex.
It's Iconic Comic. We're back, and we're ready to react to Honest Trailers, Batman, the animated series. They better not tear into this too much.
Arguably the best cartoon ever made.
For sure, arguably. And then the follow-up series, Batman Beyond.
Bruh.
I will say, it was almost flip-flop. Marvel Comics got me into Marvel movies. DC Animated got me into DC Comics. The media is what got me into. I didn't really read DC comics when I originally was growing up, and then I saw the DC animated stuff, and then I started reading the DC comics a lot. And then with Marvel, it was flip-flopped. I read the comics when I was young, and then, oh my god, there's movies now. But this is such a good series. Kevin Conroy's Batman, the best Joker of all time, Mark Hamill. There's no cuts, no butts, no coconuts. It is the best Joker. So if you guys tear into this, I'm going to be super upset. 3, 2, 1.
Before he was swole, before he was existentially depressed, and before he was a cartoon.
Never leave the cave without him.
He was a swole, existentially depressed, literal cartoon in Batman, the animated series. Return to a time when pop culture wasn't oversaturated with superheroes.
They sell t-shirts of me. I've become a cliche.
Animation still ruled after school.
Hell
and
yeah.
dial-up internet give us a few precious minutes offline.
Ugh. I have memories of that sound.
Me too. You couldn't use the phone at the same time.
And then you'd be in the middle of something, the phone would ring, and you get
And spend some
rage.
time with Kevin Conroy's iconic Bruce Wayne, an industrialist with the money of Tony Stark and the fashion sense of Dwight Schrute. When night falls, this punchaholic will become
how jacked he
Batman,
was.
the world's greatest detective.
But he had the
who's
skinniest
also the
legs.
world's greatest ninja,
He was like no leg day.
greatest hacker,
I've accessed Gotham's electrical mainframe. There's another computer uplinked to this one. I'm tracing the link now.
greatest magician,
You've got the makings of a great magician.
and the greatest ventriloquist?
When I studied with Zatara the magician, he taught me about ventriloquism.
Wow, this Batman does a lot. But does he dance?
God. That was a thing. That happened.
That was real.
But this cape isn't crusading solo. He has a whole cave full of allies, like Alfred Pennyworth, butler of Batman, but king of sick burns.
Clayface is losing his integrity.
I wasn't aware that he ever had any to begin with.
Oh!
Robin, the boy wonder, as in, boy, I wonder what screwed him up between this show and Titans. Batgirl, a college kid whose relationship with bats is super creepy after you've seen the Killing Joke movie.
That
yep.
was kind of weird.
You've grown.
Ew. Commissioner Gordon, a humble civil servant tormented by a billionaire psychopath determined to drive him insane.
Batman.
Busy night?
Helen, get me.
We need to talk.
I have a heart attack.
Come back.
Come on, give him a break, Bats. We all know you're a ninja. You don't have to keep proving it to Grandpa Cop, all right? Jeez. Together, they'll protect Gotham, a city trapped somewhere between 1932 and 1992.
That was so true. You could never know what timeline it was.
And the people are rectangles. It's a city under siege for the best rogues
Scarecrow's
gallery in
cool.
animation history, featuring character-defining portrayals of Two-Face,
Yes.
You're talking to the wrong Harvey.
Mr. Freeze,
To never again walk on a summer's day with a hot wind in your face
Yes.
and a warm hand to hold.
Harley Quinn,
That's deep as hell.
The writing is really
the
good.
best Joker ever. Yeah, I said it.
Absolutely the
Batman
best.
menageries worth of animals.
I forgot about that. That's man bat. It's not really an animal. Snake repellent.
Black Panther.
Geez, Batman, maybe you should stick to something less threatening, like a penguin.
Now, Roberta!
Oh yeah, he got beat by some kids. The Babysitter's
So
Club.
the bat signal and revisit the highs
I am vengeance.
I am the night.
I am Batman.
and the lows
You've made her a monster.
I believe she would disagree.
of the darkest adaptation of Batman ever made. Literally the darkest, because they drew it on black paper. That
Yeah, I
wasn't
heard
afraid
about
to hit
that. Like
kids
they
with
drew it
complex
on
philosophy.
black paper. That's
Santayana
cool.
says that those who forget the past are condemned to repeat it.
Then break it up with a guy kicking a werewolf in the face.
If it's a fight you're looking for, try starting one with me.
CDC, that's all we want. A definitive portrait of a beloved character that balances multiple tones across dozens of hours that can only happen with a perfect creative team and lands at the perfect time in the cultural zeitgeist. Is that so hard? Starring hygiene-related insults.
Listen up, scumwad. Here's how it works, slime ball. All right, scum bucket. Too late, dirtbag.
Breaking and entering.
What do you want?
Has Professor Crane lost his appetite?
He's a felon. Like,
You.
Just terrible marksmanship.
why they all
They
have
went
Tommy guns?
over and
They all had Tommy guns in 1992. Do they even make those anymore?
Laughter.
Best Joker laugh. Erase?
Batman's O-face. Gas attacks.
There's a lot.
Gotham City exploding.
Always. Every episode. I will say, good explosion sounds for a cartoon in the 90s. Holy shit.
Stop shooting, you lunatic! We're sitting on a powder keg!
And Batman thumbs up.gif. Nope, the other one. That's the one. This Batman, forever.
Nice.
Okay, we need to talk about the intro for a sec. Has anyone else noticed that the crooks are just two guys who happen to be walking past the bank at night? Then when the entrance explodes, they run away like any sane person would do? They don't even have any loot on them. Sure, fine, they pull guns on Batman, but for all they know, he's the psycho going around blowing up banks. And Batman doesn't know who did it either. He had to drive there. But does that stop him from beating the crap out of him and leaving him for the cops without any evidence to convict him on? This is why vigilantes are a bad idea, you guys. Candyman.
bam. That was the only real burn they did
I
on
know.
the movie.
Shivers down
Wow.
our spine.
And really,
Who
that's
will
true.
survive, and what will be left
That's
of them?
funny.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas, so many snacks, so little time.
I mean, I still to this day think one of the best decisions in all of video games was to get the original cast from the animated series to do the Arkham series.
Yeah.
That was when you heard Mark Hamill's Joker in Arkham Asylum, it was like chilling. And I don't know how many, because I know it was the original Harley Quinn, obviously Batman and Joker. I don't know how many more there were from the series, but Mr. Freeze sounds awful lot like the same Mr. Freeze from Arkham City. It sounds pretty close, but it's just iconic. That whole series is iconic. There's nothing about it that I would change.
No, it will always go down as at least top 5 shows in my.
But then when Batman Beyond came out and it connected the two series, and then what Batman Beyond: The Return of Joker, that movie, or I still think one of the best movies of all time, Mask of the Phantasm. Dude, like DC animated so good, but I did like that thing they said. We're like, look, DC, this is all we're asking is for you to do this. And is that so hard to ask? Like, we ask a lot.
They've already done it. They've already done it before, so they just got to do it again.
I'm just saying, we ask a lot of DC. Like we expect you to do like this whole 10-year thing Marvel's done. You need to be right on point with them right now. Let's go. Like, when I look back, I do think of, like, Phase 1 Marvel. Like, and the first Thor, as much as I love it now, and Iron Man 2 and Incredible Hulk, it was like they had those stumbles, like, where it wasn't 10 out of 10s. So I feel like we sometimes judge them a little too harshly just based off what's the current zeitgeist now.
Because how much the bar was raised.
Oh, they raised the bar a ton. So
Yeah.
it's like you almost have to be on top of your game every time now. But like you said, like if they would just not even the same stories or whatever, but take the people who are in charge of the animated stuff and just move them over here
And just
for a
give
couple
them-
years.
Give them actors.
Give them the reins. No studio involvement. Be like, you got this. Run with it. And I think we could have something super special. Like I said, we're still looking forward to Aquaman, but they just moved Wonder Woman 2 to 2020, which is super disappointing to hear because I was really looking forward to that. But just take those animated people and just shift them over here and say, go. Go. All right, guys, let us know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
So you don't miss a single thing from the channel.
Make sure you guys stay tuned.
Stay iconic.
And cue music.
Holy Grail.